We read 12 books about American presidents in the Presidential Biography Book Club in 2025, and here are my top 3. Now, first off, I'm gonna have an honorable mention, and that is gonna be our last pick of the year, and that is a book called Playing with Fire, which is a wonderful book about the 1968 campaign and the rise of Nixon and the complete changing of American politics. At number 3, I've got a book called 1 Minute to Midnight by Michael Dobbs. This is a minute-by-minute, hour-by-hour, day-by-day account of the Cuban Missile Crisis during the Kennedy administration, which really reads like a political thriller, which is why I enjoyed it so much. At number 2 is a book called River of Doubt by Canis Millard. And this is a book that actually fell also within my top 10 favorite reads of the year. This is a great piece of narrative history that tells the story of Theodore Roosevelt post-presidency after he loses his attempt to win the presidency back by going to a completely unexplored and dangerous area of Brazil looking for the River of Doubt. And finally, my number 1 pick from the year, based on all 12 of the books we read last year in the Presidential Biography Book Club, is a book called Age of Eisenhower by William Hitchcock. When I read this book for the first time, I really didn't think it was going to even fall within my top 10 favorite books of the year. But the more it sat with me and the more I read, the more I realized it was books like this that made me decide to start this club. I wanted to learn about presidents in office, in power, and how they dictated the worlds around them and the legacy that they left after they left office and how they basically changed history. And this book did exactly that. It tells you about the story of Eisenhower's 8 years in office, the foreign policy pieces, the domestic pieces, the shaping of a post-World War II America, a really revealing story that's balanced and a wonderful biography that I think you should pick up if you're interested in the Eisenhower years. So if these are books that you're really interested in and you want to read more about presidents in 2026, visit the thing in my bio and join us on Fable because we're continuing to do all of this in 2026, and I really hope to see you join us there.